but which comes nearly a year after Morsi's election. The two-day trip is the former Muslim Brotherhood leader's first to Sudan. He embraced his fellow Islamist President Omar al-Bashir at the airport. Sudan is an important ally for Egypt regarding its agricultural potential. Some political scientists say the trip was delayed because Egypt's Muslim Brotherhood wanted to keep its distance from the internationally isolated Bashir regime. International arrest warrants have been issued against President Bashir for war crimes and crimes against humanity in the region west of Darfur. Morsi's visit is aimed at stressing the strategic relationship between Egypt and Sudan.
I would like to affirm the readiness of Egypt to provide all possible support to make the dialogue between Khartoum and Juba a success. Egypt will also continue its efforts to support peace in Darfur.
In return, the Egyptian president, who is losing support in his own country, received backing from Sudan.
We sincerely hope for President Morsi that Egypt will regain its positive and effective roles in the area after a long period of stagnation.
Due to increasingly difficult economic problems, the Egyptian president hopes to establish a real economic partnership between the two countries, notably concerning agriculture. Cairo is trying to secure an acceptable agreement with upstream River Nile countries on vital water supplies.
The number of displaced Syrians has escalated during the past months, according to a UN report. The plight of the refugees, especially women and children, is a cause for concern. And cases of bird flu resurfaces in China, spurring authorities to shut down a poultry market. For more on those stories and others, we turn to this World News Roundup.
The number of displaced people in Syria has increased dramatically. According to the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, the conflict has caused a fourth of the country's 22 million people to flee their homes. There are now 4 million internally displaced Syrians, while another 1.2 million have sought shelter in Jordan, Lebanon, Turkey, and Iraq. For now, only 30% of aid pledged by several countries has been released, and the amount promised is now well below what is needed to help the Syrian refugees. Hamas has called on the United Nations Relief and Works Agency to reconsider its decision to suspend operations in the Gaza Strip. The UN made the announcement a day after a violent protest in which angry demonstrators stormed the agency's headquarters, demanding the re-establishment of aid to Palestinians. The UN had previously announced it would be suspending some of its aid due to budget cuts. Around 800,000 Palestinians, or two-thirds of Gaza's population, depend on the UN humanitarian organization for help. In Shanghai, China, authorities have shut down a poultry market following the discovery of H7N9 bird flu. At least 14 people have been infected with the virus in eastern China. 6 people have died from it, 4 of those in Shanghai. Experts fear this strain could mutate into a form which can be transmitted between humans. On Thursday, Britain's Queen Elizabeth was given an honorary BAFTA award for her contributions to the British film industry. Actor Kenneth Branagh presented the 86-year-old Queen with the award at a ceremony held in Windsor Castle. In his speech, Branagh mentioned the Queen's memorable role in last year's London Olympic Games opening ceremony, when she played opposite Daniel Craig as James Bond and appeared to parachute from a helicopter. Over 300 members of the British film industry attended the event.
We'll now take a second break. And before we go, a reminder of our headlines. The chairman of the Independent Electoral Commission, Alhaji Mustafa Krayol, has declared final results of the April 4th local government ballot. A team of American doctors have been offering free medical services to the people of the coastal settlement of Tangier and its satellites, thanks to the Lighthouse Church in the Gambia. South Africa is set to recall 200 of our troops from the Central African Republic in the wake of the killing of 13 soldiers in Bangui. And to America he went. The former Navy Chief of Guinea-Bissau, Rear Admiral Bubu Nachuto, is to face prosecution in the U.S., this after being arrested for alleged involvement in Bissau's much-publicized drug trafficking network. That brings us to the end of the news. Thanks for joining us. Stay tuned and enjoy our programs.
Going to do?
Think of something.
Wake up and smell my mom. It's already morning. Tima, who was that?
No one.
Then why is the door locked?
It's a normal habit to close the door when you're sleeping, I guess.
Then open the door. I have given up everything. Everything for this family. So this is the thanks that I get?
Now cut the drama.
So what happened to the man I knew?
You happened. How are we going to help you?
I am Honorable Mazambo.
Don't even start.
News of Gold, a captivating African drama series showing on GRTS every Monday at 10:30 p.m.
Assalamu alaikum. Yéen ñi nga xam ne yéen a ngi seetaan Gambia Radio and Television Services man la seen xarit Maam Jeng borom bakku yéen da ngeen ko yëngal man ma di ko yëngal fii ci GRTS.
Hello, I'm Mudiwa, and I'm sure you've never heard about the weekly buzz before, but I will be buzzing into your homes every single week to bring you the latest buzz in town, only on GRTS.
Jela Mincham, Apalu, Alterima La Mincham, Senharit, live, Saf Connect GRTS.
Damane, kan mo am fit pour taxaw live? Reloma, nga re, ñepp dal di haatay. Man Abdoulaye Badji ci bir GRTS Paren pour ham who's the Gambia's funniest comedian. The Solen Pare, we're gonna Gangnam Style.
Open Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style.
Jalolu. The program men nyati wala bi. Mala hakilo bulandila la program men kana sibitlu woni hapas 12 sita tilibulo. ika fo programme wala nakunun kadu momen man fo la bile man fo kunun wala na programme o nyin nakunun kunun kumo ba kono bi kumo ba kono hani bin dalla mutanan ko daga minaka kala histoire me ya lonko men kada moro bandala histoire oti o moro